We'll just take a couple minutes of your time. Definitely want to talk about the new music. By the way, congratulations on album release tomorrow.
Thank you.
So let's talk about the look first of all. I love it. And what I love about it is not only that it looks dope, the hair, but I think it's such a representation of you finally being comfortable with who you are and not trying to play into other people's expectations of what you should be or look like. Am I wrong there?
No, thank you. I didn't do it to look a certain way. I just did it because for so many years I just was playing the role of like the super feminine, sexy pop star, and I just like that didn't feel right to me anymore. And so I cut my hair off, and I feel a lot more like myself.
I'm always jealous of women who like make that decision and they cut. I have like anxiety about cutting my hair. I do it like once a year. I'm so scared of it. But women who are just like, I'm gonna do it, and they do it, and you cut it short, or you shave it, or whatever, and you pull it off. My God, like bless you, because I don't know. I don't think I have the shape of a face that could do it. So good for you.
I think that anybody has the shape. It's not about, being able to pull it off. It's about what feels right to you. And if that's what feels most authentic, then go for it.
Let's talk about the album for a minute. And of course, in conjunction with the documentary, I definitely want to focus more so on the music. But I wonder, as watching the documentary and listening to some of the tracks that we got from the album ahead of time, I don't even know, is it a chicken and an egg kind of thing? Did one come before the other? Did you go into the documentary knowing that there would be music? Did you go into the music knowing that there would be a documentary? And if so, how far along in the process of one did you know that the other, the timing was right for?
I didn't know that I was going to have a documentary. So, when that came to fruition, it definitely helped tell the story of the album better. I feel like there's so many songs on this album, and I feel like it plays the unofficial role of the soundtrack to the documentary. So yeah, I started working on that and telling the story, and then being able to tell my stories through my music as well. I didn't stress so much about involving every detail of every story in each song, because I knew that the documentary was telling it for me.
Right. So obviously this album is just another one of Demi Lovato's babies, and it's hard to pick a favorite because each song is a part of that baby as a whole, I guess. But if you could just pick one song for your fans to listen to that is Demi, which one would it be, and which song was the most emotional for you to record?
I think I'll start with the most emotional to record was probably I See You and Butterfly. Those songs were really emotional for me to sing. The subject matter and the lyrics is pretty heavy, and so it was very healing. And I feel like the songs that best represent like who I am would be The Kind of Lover I Am. That really talks, it talks a lot about it clarifies my sexuality a little more than I've ever really clarified before.
Right.
And so it's nice to be able to, if somebody asks me about my sexuality, it's like, hey, go listen to this song, and that explains all of it. Like whatever you need to know, it's just right there.
Is there a lot of juxtaposition in this album with those kinds of things that kind of contrast but yet somehow blend together so well?
I think the importance in sharing my story was not ignoring the role that darkness has played in my life over the past few years. It's very much shaped me into the person that is on Zoom in front of you today. Do I wish that I could have learned my lessons a different way? Absolutely. It's been a very painful journey, but I think that I had to talk about the darkness just as much as I talk about the light that I feel encompassed by today. Because I did learn so much. So it was important that I talked about the seduction of meeting the darkness and meeting him again, you know, and finding the temptation and meeting the devil, you know. And it was that's something that I actually hadn't even noticed. I didn't do the production of that song, and so that's really cool that you picked up on that, because I'm gonna go listen to that. It's really, really cool. But it does create that just goes to show you, like, I've got pretty incredible people working on this project who think ahead like that. And yeah, it's that's cool. I can't wait to listen to that back.
Well, you're welcome, Demi.
I was gonna say, wow, you're like a person that can't hold back. Like, I'm the same way. That's it. Like, here's who I am. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. And some people like it and some people don't. But I think what matters to you most is your fan base. And I think you know that we, appreciate that you're open with us, and it's kind of a support system.
Totally. And there's also, like, it's therapeutic, and it's cathartic for me to be able to talk about this stuff.
Our producer, Ali, she has been so excited to ask you this question because it's been at the top of her mind since she found this info out. Take the floor, Ali, it's yours.
Demi, I mean, how are you doing about the Taco Bell Mexican pizza? We know you had the funeral. Yes. How are you doing, girl?
You know, I'm hanging in there, but grief is a very difficult thing. It comes in stages. I think I was in denial for quite some time, but I finally grieved, and I feel much better.
Have we tried a copycat recipe? Because Pinterest has got like a million, and they are probably great.
No, but I should.
That's how you're going to celebrate tomorrow, making yourself a Mexican pizza from Taco Bell.
Yes, there we go.
Demi, so happy to see you again. I know we got to see you over the summer, and I think it's tremendous how much things have changed for you, how much more comfortable you are and who you are, and it's refreshing to see. And we're so excited for the next chapter of Demi and the art of starting over. You're acing it so far. Yep. Congratulations on the album. Congratulations on
video
the
tonight.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Stay in touch, Demi. Be well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.